yeah, 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 look, ball player, no watching from the side. Said that you got him next, well go ahead and show him why. No limits in the sky, go ahead and take your shot. This one is for the city, let's show him how we rock. Coaches used to call my phone, what you doing?
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Up Next podcast, the podcast where we tell you who's up next in youth sports. We got a very special guest who's doing big things at an early age. But before we introduce you to him, of course, I'm Jamal Murphy, and I got my guy Khalid Green in the house. What's up, man?
Peace, man. It's hot out here in New York, in Brooklyn, New York. I know you said it's raining out there.
Yeah, careful.
So it's appropriate that we have the weatherman on, man. So since we're talking about weather, we got the weatherman on himself, you know?
Word up, word up. Weatherman Q, as they call him, top 10 freshman, top 10 class of 2028 from Lakeland, Florida. 6'4" shooting guard, already has offers from Florida State, TCU, and who knows who else. But Quinton, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Having me.
No doubt. So we'll start off when we got guys like you, doing big things at a young age. We want to figure out where, how and where it all started for you. Like, what age did you first have a ball in your hand, and when did you know that you could do some big things in the sport?
It was a very young age. My mom, she worked at a gym since I was born, so I basically grew up in the gym, and she basically like worked me out my whole life. She got me to where I'm at right now. So it's basically all through her, thanks to her.
Did she play basketball? Did she have a basketball background?
She did. She played at Arpanet High School.
Okay.
Yeah, she was in a lot of newspapers too, I heard.
Uh-huh. So she's been your major influence. Is there anybody else who helped you kind of, from starting from a young age?
Well, it's really her and my grandma. My grandma usually does all the cooking, the driving, and all of that type of stuff.
It's teamwork, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a grandma that could cook. That's a plus.
Word up. No question. So we'll start there. Weatherman, how'd you get that nickname? What does that mean?
I mean, I had a coach in like 3rd grade, I think it was, and he was like, I used to come to the games and like it would be like I would have like on and off type of games, like the weather. So he just called me that one day. I was like, oh yeah, that's hard. So I just ran with it.
That's great because I was thinking it was from the 40 inch vertical. You know what I'm saying? You being in the air. I thought they're calling you weatherman for that. Well, speaking of that, when how old were you when you first dunked?
I think I was like 12. It was like 6th grade year, like going into my 6th grade year.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And what if somebody never saw you play, what do you think they would walk away with? Like, what's the best part of your game that they would say, yo, he's good at this?
I would say probably my finishing ability. I can get to the rim whenever I want, and like I can't just get to the rim. I can like shoot. I can do all type of stuff.
And do you consider yourself a point or two or combo?
Probably I would say combo. Yeah, through the 1 through the 3.
Okay.
What age do you think you started to really come into your own in terms of you feeling like you could be at this level?
I would say my 7th grade year. I just felt like I could just take over being number 1 in the country and all of that.
Mm-hmm. And what parts of your game do you feel like you have to work on the most right now?
I would probably say my defense and my left hand finishing. Those are the 2 worst part of my games right now.
Right.
As far as defense, what do you think goes into being an elite defender?
I mean, just outworking whoever has the ball, whoever's guarding.
Is there a player, uh, either college or pro that you kind of feel like you identify the most with, or you try to take parts of their game?
I would probably say Anthony Edwards. Just his confidence, his explosiveness, his defense. He could just get to the rim whenever he wants, and just the way he plays.
Hmm. Now you said you looking to be, always been looking to be number one in your class or whatever, and you're close to it. But so sounds like you feel like you got work to do.
Yeah, definitely.
I know I first saw you play live at the USA basketball. What you get out of that experience? That would you learn from anything that from that process?
I would just say to outwork everybody, to put yourself out there more than others, because when you go to camps like that, it's like people trying to show out more than like people trying to like take over, get recognized. But just play your game, and you'll really get recognized.
Mm. What is your daily regimen routine nowadays? Like on a day where you don't have a game or something like that, what's your routine?
I mean, most times when I don't have game, my sister has game, so I just go to her game, support her journey and stuff like that, and spend time.
How old is your sister?
She's 13 right now.
So she's doing her thing too.
Yeah, I heard she could hoop.
Yeah, she can a little bit.
I hear
What
you.
position does she play?
What, say it again.
What position does she play?
She played point guard and shooting guard.
Okay.
So what kind of tips are you giving her? Like, are you just like you guys play against each other? Are you super hard on her? Like, how do you approach the big brother
I mean,
thing?
uh, most of the time, but she just like she likes to do her own thing. She don't really listen to me like that. But if I'm to or something, she'll listen to it. So
Right.
I just advice here and there.
So what are your long-term goals and short-term goals when it comes to playing basketball?
My short term would probably just, like I said, to be number one in my class. My long term would probably be to win the NCAA championship in college, and be an NBA All Star.
Mm, nothing wrong with that. So like when you are in the gym working out, what's your routine? Like what do you try to focus on? How long are you in there? That kind of thing.
Um, I mean, my mom always worked me out my whole life, so it was basically our routine would be probably like ball handling, then we'll do shooting, finishing, and then I'll finish with like some dunks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it would be like, man, a lot of running too.
Nice, nice.
A lot of conditioning.
Yeah.
Did you play any sports besides basketball growing up?
I used to play football. Uh, I played soccer a little bit, but I had stopped playing soccer. That wasn't my sport.
Oh, okay.
What position in football?
Running back,
Okay.
but
So
I
you
quit.
got
I hit too hard.
and you got a little tall, right? So that's a problem. Too much area to get hit when you get tall like that, you know? Tricky
Right.
question.
So we heard you got an announcement to make, man. Like we heard through the grapevine. So what's the announcement you want to make, man?
I'll be spending my sophomore year at Overtime Elite, just getting better physically and in the classroom.
Nice, nice. Personally, I like that decision, but I take it personal, so I appreciate that decision. We don't want to announce what team yet, but what do you hope to gain from getting to Overtime Elite, and what do you think you'll get out of it?
I mean, just to get better all around, whether it's in the classroom or on the court or in the weight room. I really need to focus on the weight room more to get my like get stronger, so I can be able to play with these older guys.
Yeah. So I think I forgot who I told, one of the coaches. I said, well, actually, Coach Frazier and me, we were having a conversation, and we said once you put on, some, you don't have to put on mass, but once you just get stronger, I think your game is gonna go to a whole nother level. So we're excited to have you. Trust me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to about that challenge coming up? Like, do you feel like you have to do anything different, or are you just gonna, keep doing what you're doing?
And just keep doing what I'm doing and be myself. I feel like
Mhm.
that'll help me get to the next.
I see you won MVP of the Under Armour Future 60 uh, earlier in the summer. What was that experience like, and what did it mean to you to get that award?
It was fun, meeting a lot of new guys, having new bonds through that camp, and like the competition was there. It was very tough. I would say it really meant a lot to me to win the MVP because I didn't know, like, the whole weekend. I didn't know, like, they were giving out awards like that until the last day, so I was just like surprised. But
Hmm.
I knew like I had worked this hard to get this.
So this weekend you have UA tournament starting, right? How do you feel? I know you're on a new team, Atlanta Express. How do you feel about the team, and how do you think you guys will be doing this weekend?
I felt good. I watched them this past couple of days. I feel like I would fit in perfect with the way they play, the style they have, and I just hope we can win it all.
Yeah, nice.
What are your immediate goals? Like, obviously, you're making this change to OTE. Um, obviously, want to win. Like, what are your immediate goals for this next season in high school?
Like I said, just to get stronger, I mean, be the best in my class, like I said, and just like outwork everybody.
Hmm. How do you like? I mean, we mentioned the rankings a couple times, but how do you view it? Like, in terms, does it matter to you? Actually where you're ranked? Do you when you see guys who are ranked higher, does it make you play?
I mean, I think it makes me play harder. I mean, I don't really care for the rankings, but like when I see people ranked above me that I know shouldn't be ranked above me, it just makes me work harder and play harder.
So be honest, on your refrigerator, do you have a kill list, or you just
Oh,
know who?
I know on the top of my head, like whoever. Go.
it, so it's hunting season once you on the court.
Definitely.
I like that. What would it mean to you to, like, once you get out of high school? What would it mean to you and your family to, like, get to that next level? Like, get to win an NCAA tournament, and get to the NBA. What would that mean to you and your family?
I mean, it would mean a lot, work my whole life to get to that point where I want to be, which is winning the NCAA championship and going to the NBA. I know it would mean a lot to my parents, all the work they put in for me, all the stuff they did, all the stuff they did for me. So I just know it would mean a lot.
And do you have, like, a school, any schools in particular that, like, might be a dream school that you have in the back of your head?
It would probably be either North Carolina or Duke out of them two.
Okay. ACC.
Yeah.
Got you.
What is it about those schools? Like, you just always been a fan?
Yeah, I mean, my mom liked them schools growing up, so I guess it just fed off of her.
Hmm. All right. So before we get out of here, and before I get frozen again, because I don't know what's going on with this internet stuff, but I'm gonna hit you with some rapid fire questions, and you just tell me off the top, your answer to them. Okay. Favorite NBA player? Favorite college player?
Todd,
Favorite women's player?
Caitlin Clark,
Favorite subject in school?
math,
I like that. Biggest hobby outside of basketball?
fishing,
Oh, okay. Favorite music artist?
Broadway,
Favorite sport besides basketball?
football,
Go-to move right now?
uh, a hezzy pool.
Okay. And then finally, your best game that you've ever had on any level.
Like how many I scored?
Just like what you felt like was your best game. Could be scoring, could be anything.
It was a while back. It was like, I think it was 7th grade. I had like 52 against a.
Nice. That'll work.
52 is different.
that's different. Not too many people could say that.
Right.
Period.
Right.
But all right, man. Now we appreciate you coming up here, letting us get to know you a little bit. Once again, this has been Quinton Wilson, top 10 class of 2028 out of Lakeland, Florida, and 6'4" shooting guard with offers from Florida State, TCU, and others, known as Weatherman Q. And most importantly, as he announced earlier, he's headed to OTE, Overtime Elite, for next season. And so we'll be watching you. Khalid will be up close watching you. And we're rooting for you. And we only see great things in your future, man. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Q. Shout out to Ash and the crew, too.
Yeah, shout out to Mom.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, peace, bro.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Big time signing there for OTE.
Yeah, big time. That kid is one of the top players in the country. He's one of the top talents that I've seen this year. He can shoot. More importantly, when we brought him in, his work ethic was off the chain. Went about his regimen like a professional, only at 14, 15 years old. He can handle the ball, and he can shoot from deep. So, we're blessed to have him.
So you see only improvement in his future.
100%. He's not even strong yet. He's strong mentally, but once he gets stronger, with his upper and lower body, like his game is going to go to a whole nother level, and he has the character and work ethic to get it done.
Good stuff. All right. So that's it for us. Let me get out of here before like I said, the internet starts acting crazy and freezes me up again. But thanks to the listeners. You can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. If you're watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff on Up Next Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on social media, at Up Next Pod on Instagram, at Up Next _pod on Twitter. And we'll be back very soon with some more talented players to have a conversation with. So we'll see you then.
Indeed. Go get the book, Free Game, Parents' Guide to Navigating Black and Brown Children through Youth Sports and Beyond, and follow also the Instagram page, freegame.7.
Yep.
Up next, we will have more coming for you.